Welcome back to Coach's Corner, and in this segment, head coach Jason Leavitt of the Pohai wrestling team. And Coach Leavitt, thank you for being with us on Coach's Corner. Practice, of course, the wrestling season hasn't officially started yet, but you've been doing a lot of practicing, and even had a chance to take your wrestlers to an open tournament in Bixby, and by golly, you get over there, you take 10 of your wrestlers, 6 of them make it into the finals. You got to be proud of that. Tell us, what is a tournament like that, and what have these practices told you about the upcoming season?
A tournament like that with six out of the 10 guys that we took, the 6 that did wind up in the finals were potential starters for us. So that always helps. We had 3 of those guys win the tournament. 2 of them in the finals at one particular weight were, both our guys, which is a good sign for that weight class, right now. But they'll separate out somewhere.
When you say potential starters, do you keep that list of starters pretty tight until the opening of the season?
For the most part, we do ranking matches, which we did those last week, and we know it's going to change. It's fluid every year. I mean, we always end up going to the regional tournament with different guys. I mean, that's
just the way it goes.
Yeah, it's just the way it goes. You never know. Something can happen, and injury, illness.
Well, you got to like what you're seeing so far.
I love what I'm seeing so far. This is a very enjoyable group of kids that it makes it fun when they're bought into what you want to do and the program, the commitment level. You say, here's what we're doing. They're out there doing it, and they're working hard at it, and there's no in-betweens on it.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of it's self-motivation. When you can get a group of guys to do it and want it and go out there and really execute, there's really some good things that can come from that.
Yeah.
Discipline, success, everything is just driven off hard work and what you want to do. And that's probably what we face the most in coaching is, does the kid really know what he wants? And when you finally get them feed them some success, they start, okay, now I understand what coach is trying to tell me and where we want to go and what direction this team needs to take, and so they're bought into that and working hard from all phases. It can be running, lifting, wrestling practice, everything. So
there's such a rich tradition in wrestling in this part of the state specifically. I mean, there is a rich tradition that goes back decades and decades, and to be this close, I mean, for your wrestlers to be a 45-minute drive from the number 1 ranked college wrestling team in the nation with Oklahoma State there, just that tradition of wrestling in this area, does that help fire your wrestlers up? I mean, are they influenced by that tradition?
They're very influenced. We do our freestyle time in the spring, and we take our kids down to OSU and practice. John Smith's got Tuesday and Thursday night practice times in which a lot of kids throughout the state come down and just get better.
Isn't that amazing?
It's a lot of fun. And in the summertime, we also go to a team camp down there, and which we do pretty well at year in, year out. So it helps out, and he's always watching Ponca, and Ponca is one of those programs that has had that tradition. We've had guys go to OSU and have success. So he really looks out he pushes for small communities like Ponca in the big 6A picture to have that kind of success.
Absolutely. Well, Robson Fieldhouse, the place, December 1st. Mark that on your calendar, put that in your phone, get a hold of your family and friends, and let's fill up Robson Fieldhouse for the home opener, big home opener for the wrestlers at Pohai as Blackwell comes into Robson Fieldhouse. And Coach Leavitt, tell us about this home opener. Boy, you're starting big. I mean, this is a big rivalry between Blackwell and Ponca City. Tell us how do you see this one?
Last year we won 59-6. I'm sure that they're going to have a pretty bad taste in their mouth. So I mean, I would if I was a competitor.
They're going to be coming.
They're going to be coming over here. We're ready to go.
Yeah.
Now we're battling some issues at a couple weights as far as the certification that we have to do on weight management, and it's based off dates, and that's keeping some kids from getting to the weight that the team needs them at and that they want to go to. So, we're going to make do, and we're going to go out there and we're going to battle. Our kids they're ready to get in front of our crowd and show everybody what they've been working on and get after it. So.
You've got plenty of leadership on this team. Mm-hmm. Tell us about Carson Belmart, Austin Fry, and these other wrestlers that are returning and they're ready to show some leadership and really use that experience to take them through this season. Tell us about some of your key returners.
Zeke Rubio and Austin Fry are two of our seniors who are returning state qualifiers. They're looking really good right now, and they're ready to go for this season, not just in duels, and they're geared up and they want to have a successful state tournament this year. So Braden Presnall, he's doing really well, extremely well. I think he's going to be a kid to watch and really have a good senior year. Carson Belmart, he's quick. He's like a little wasp out there, so he's pretty fun to watch. We've got both Dylan and Spencer Schickram, the brothers. They're very talented wrestlers. Farm strong kids. So they're going to go out there and they're going to battle. Jacob Swinson, he's gotten extremely better. Dawson Hunt, the list just keeps going on. And we got a good group of kids.
I love the term farm strong. You gotta love it when a farm strong kid shows up in your gym, right?
Yeah, I do. I really love it, and that's what we've made our history off of farm kids. So yeah. I'll take them any day.
Absolutely. All right, Coach Jason Leavitt with us, and Coach, I asked Coach Hibbler the same question, and of course you share Robson Fieldhouse with the basketball team. Tell us how excited you are about the changes coming soon to Robson Fieldhouse and the rest of the facilities at Pohai.
We're very excited about the update in it. When we haven't had anything new and modern, it's looking a little dated. It's pretty exciting just to give the next generation of kids an opportunity to have something nice. I think they'll take a lot more pride in it because they now know, they see it. It's physical. It's there.
Yes.
And that pride thing is the biggest side of it that's really going to generate some positivity, I think.
Yeah.
So we still, as coaches, still have to work our on our end to do a good job and make sure that we do our part.
So looking ahead, here we are, beginning of the season. Just kind of an overview of what you expect, and I know it's sometimes difficult. You don't want to get too heavily involved or invested in expectations, but what do you expect this year out of the Pohai wrestlers?
I really do. I really expect a solid season. I think we can stay where we're at, or these kids, and this is how I look at it, in especially wrestling teams, they start feeding off each other. If one kid's having success, it's going to feed the guy right around him. Then it's going to feed the next guy, and then the next guy, and then they start elevating their game, because there really is envy and jealousy. If a kid's in the finals of the Perry tournament, the next tournament we go to, that kid that's close to him in weight class, I want to be there. I want to be there. And that's just, wrestling's a funny sport like that, because it starts picking up individually, and then the team just starts coming together, on scores and tournament points. And so I look forward to keep driving that message into the guys to really come out ahead at the end. So,
step it up.
Yeah. I can't tell you where we're going to finish, but I can tell you what we're going to do throughout the season.
You're going to work hard.
That's it.
I can tell you that right now. All right. Hey, Coach Leavitt, thank you for being here on Coach's Corner. Appreciate it very much.
No problem. Thank you.
That's head coach Jason Leavitt, the Pohai wrestling team, getting ready for a big season. And please Mark it on your calendar and get ready to be at Robson Fieldhouse on December 1st to support the Pohai wrestlers as they take on Blackwell in the home opener. That's going to do it for Coach's Corner. Thank you for watching. Until next time.